Are credit cards risky? Should you even get one? Will getting a credit card lead me into debt? These are exactly the same questions I had before I got my first credit card. So let me go ahead and answer them for you. Here are 3 reasons you should get a credit card. Hey, I'm Abby from Credit and Debt. We're here to help you make better money decisions to lead to a happier financial life. Make sure you stick around till the end of the video because the last reason is super important. Almost every credit card company has a special joining offer. 5% cash back, $200 for qualifying purchases, 0% interest. Another example is if you open a certain Chase credit card, you get $200 for free. The only condition is in the first 3 months you have to spend $500, which isn't super difficult as long as you're strategic about it. Debit cards simply don't have this option. So, before you decide on which credit card, see which ones are giving away free money. By the way, the one I was talking about, that Chase credit card, there's a link to it below if you want to check it out. Also, nearly every credit card has some sort of rewards or cashback system, which allows you to make money while you spend money. So, for example, if you spend $100 and your credit card has cashback of 5%, you get $5 for free, just like that. There are a bunch of different varieties of cashback systems, and some providers do it differently than others, but it's all generally the same concept. The big catch is that debit cards don't do this. So let's move on to reason number 2, that you should have a credit card. They help build credit scores. Chances are, if you just got into college or just graduated or are just out of high school, you probably have little to no credit history. And if you ever plan on purchasing a house or a car in the future, or even signing up for an even cooler credit card, you're going to need credit history. Plus, a good credit score can save you a ton of money on interest. So, how exactly does a credit card help you build a credit score? Well, if you pay all of your credit card bills on time and keep your card in good standing for a long period of time, that boosts your credit score. And it helps lower interest rates on future loans or future credit cards because it proves to lenders that you're a money-savvy person and you're responsible. And in case you haven't figured out the trend, debit cards do not help you build your credit score. So before I tell you that 3rd reason, which is the biggest advantage of a credit card, please hit that like and subscribe button. It's fraud protection. If you didn't catch that, fraud protection is the biggest advantage of a credit card over a debit card. If you lose your credit card and see any sort of fraudulent transaction or something you don't recognize, all you have to do is call your provider and let them know. They'll likely just remove it for you. Then you're not responsible for the transaction and the money never even came out of your bank account because you hadn't paid off your balance yet. And even better, some credit card companies take action before the charges even hit your account. Sometimes they'll shoot you a text and say, "Hey, did you just try to spend $1,200 at a gas station?" And you can be like, "No, that wasn't me." If you notice a fraudulent transaction on your debit card, on the other hand, you could probably work with them to have it removed, but by that time, that person's already taken money straight out of your account, which means that could put you in a real pickle if you have bills to pay. Credit cards are super useful, especially if you know how to use them. But if you don't, they can be dangerous. To learn more about credit cards, check out this video. Until then, we'll see you next time and stay smart out there in this crazy money world.